Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Possible Outcome, and this is Tash. Okay, a new day, a new PO. I think this is March day 5. I'm a couple of probably 4 minutes late, but my apologies there. But we'll start now. Hopefully this one is going to be a straight one today. But I'll go through first. I'll go through the result from last week, and I'll give the POs for this week. Now, a couple of panelists won't be able to join, so you probably see just myself, and I have their POs here, and I'll call that out. Most likely, if I don't call their POs out, meaning they will send me their POs before the game starts tomorrow. And anyone that doesn't send that, then it's basically a zero. We had a new entrance last week with Temba. We did what I called excellently well. Coming back, he actually came with a bang, and bam, big up yourself, Danny. Okay, and again, okay, so I'll go straight to it. I don't want to waste time. Go straight to the POs, and yeah, let me review the result for last week. Give me a minute here. Okay. And hope everyone's doing good. And guys, if you're watching, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the HubSport. Again, one thing I know we've done this year is being consistent with the possible outcome, and hopefully that continues. Let me share my screen here. Okay, why can't I see? Okay, I see here. Share. Okay, so we are. Let me see how this looks so that everyone can see clearly. Okay, it's clear. It's good. It's clear. I think it's clear. I see here. Okay. Big up, Danny. So I'll go through the result for last week and individual performances. So first, again, still I'm going to look at the standing over 4 games, 4 match days per se. I'm still on top with Drex. I'm second, Cruz third, and Timber is fourth. But Timber just started. Timber started March day 4. I think Timber did well on March day 4, getting 70% for his first start. Okay, let me go to exactly what happened on March day 4, and I'll go to each individual and panelist. Now, for March day 4 ended with again myself coming out what I called coming out on top again. But again, honestly, I'm not used to being first. I'm not used to being second or third. I look at last, but it's a bit weird when he's recurrently there. So hopefully someone comes in and clinch that spot. But I know my average though is around 65 and 70. So you see, I've been ranging around 65, 70 throughout the MPO. Now, so myself 70, Timber 70, Drex 65, and Cruz 30. So Cruz is new. They probably think Cruz is still where trying to understand and woman, but I know Cruz is very, very good at what I call prediction. I've seen him actually over time. So I think Cruz will come good, but again, I think he's still learning the politics and the antics of the game, where you can actually what you do, what you don't do, to at least to ensure you are on top. And also notes, everyone here, myself, Time and Drex, we already have 1 year experience out of Cruz. Okay, let's start. When I look at myself, I'll start with Tash here. POs basically, so I'm on the second screen, so if I'm not seeing your chat, please just give me a bit of time. As I come back, I'll review the chat. Okay. So first, myself, I called Arsenal, Nottingham Forest. I said 2 goals in game, good. Bournemouth and Brighton. So I'm looking at this chat over here. Bournemouth, Brighton. I said a BTS, and I love to review this as I actually review it, like last week. I was wrong in marking some of the MPOs, so I want to make sure I'm actually doing the right thing. 1 second here. So I called Bournemouth, Brighton, BTS, and that ended with what I called with where's that here? Come on. Yeah. Bournemouth winning what I called them 2-1. And again, Brentford, Chelsea, I said away or draw, that ended up being what I called a draw. Liverpool, I think it's one everyone spoke about, Liverpool and Burnley. And I mentioned, I called it out. I said, sometimes these games don't go as planned. I know Drex actually had Liverpool team total 3+. I went to, let me go a bit conservative and go with 2+ and still fade because that game ended 1-0 for Liverpool. And even Bournemouth had a red card, but I'm not sure how far out the red card was. And again, Crystal Palace, Sunderland first 15 minutes draw. That game ended in a draw, I believe. That game, I was very, I knew goals weren't going to be in that game, but I never knew they were actually going to play draw. First 15 minutes draw there. Everton Aston Villa was a tough one, was a weird one. Seeing that Jack Grealish always gives assist, although Everton should have scored, but again, I went with 2 goals in game for that, anticipating as Aston Villa scores and Everton scored, but that ended up with a 0-0, I believe. Yes. And lastly, Fulham leads a first 15 minutes draw. Good. Man City, Man United. I think most people went with United owing to the poor run of form from what I call City. But again, I just went with straight 2 goals in game because I know it wasn't going to be a one goal game. Then Newcastle failed and Tottenham, what I call Tottenham to score, and they actually scored 3. Go to the next one. I'll go to Temba. Temba was new. Temba to me, I was actually shocked. Everything I love Temba's POs. His POs are clean and straight. That they don't stress you too much. They are very straight. 2 goals in game, good. Aston Villa, Bournemouth again, 10. Got that. Chelsea away win. So that will end up in a draw. Liverpool, it was clear away win. Crystal Palace, home or draw. That ended up in the draw. Everton, Fulham. To me, Temba, I love Timber's what they call POs. It's easy for me to grade. The hardest POs to grade is Drex. He always has he has cards, he has what they call corners. It's a bit tough, but so I have to look at everything. Temba, you just look at go boom, 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 and you're good. Drex. So Drex 65. 65 here got a 15 if a extra 5% with Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest because he said home and team total of 2+, right? And Arsenal scored about 3 goals in that game. And again, similarly like the rest, it got Brighton, Burnley, Liverpool. That was where Drex went home and team total of 3+. And then that was basically a 1-0 game. And lastly, for United, was hoping for a BTS, and we never scored. I think that's something we don't take into consideration as United fans, seeing that we don't score lots of goals coming from last season. And I think we're hoping, though. I think we've probably only scored 1 or 2 goals from open play, to be fair, this season, and we've had about two own goals in the Premier League. I'm not sure, but I think something around that stat. And again, Newcastle Wolves. Drex actually bottled that, which he says home team total 2+, and they just scored 1 goal. And lastly, Cruz again. I mentioned Cruz is new. Learn the ropes of what called of the game, and yeah, Cruz. I think Cruz has been. He's getting there. He'll be there because I know Cruz is good. It's good. I've seen what called. I've seen his. I've actually seen him live prediction, and it's extremely good. Okay, so going back to the table again. For this week, myself and Tema top, Drex second, and Cruz third. Overall, ranking again, still first, Drex second, Cruz third. Temba has a long way to go. Temba just started March the 4th. Hopefully, he can catch up. Let me go back to the screen. Good. The promoted teams are a lot stronger. Yes, I agree, Danny. The new teams are actually a lot more stronger this year when you look at it, right? They are strong, and I think it's not easy to say, okay, because I know we're having the discussion during the PO, and I said this might not be easy, but the gods of football might just favor Burnley, and somehow though they would have favored Burnley. Let me see, when did Burnley get their red card? So Burnley got the red card. Let me see. Okay, it's already. Imagine they got a red card in the 84th minute, and Liverpool scored in 90 plus 6. If they hadn't gotten a red card, who knows? They would have probably had what called a draw in that game. That being said, again, it's still a long way to go. We're just in March day 4, 38 games to go, and this is March day 5 for possible outcome. Okay. Now, match day 5, PO. Now, I think I have a couple of POs here, and I'll go with mine very fast. Let me just see here. Cruz sent me his, which is good. I haven't received Drex. I haven't received Temba. I'm hoping to receive those later today. So I'll probably just go with mine and Cruz. I'm not sure if it might be an unfair advantage to those guys, because then they'll see our PO, and then they probably know how to predict their POs as well. Okay, I will start with the first one here. Let me see. Liverpool, Everton. This is one I'll say Liverpool, obviously, because it's a derby, so it's hard. So I'll probably say Liverpool. Liverpool to win. Hard. If you think Liverpool to win or draw seems easy, but then Everton has been tough. Honestly, Everton have been tough when I look at Jack Grealish. So I think I'm most likely lean with so Danny B is going with a 2-2. Looking at something like this, is going to be a very, very rough game. Very, very rough game for Liverpool. So Danny B is going with a 2-2 on this one. Myself, I'll go with the Liverpool or draw. Cruz is going to put a Liverpool win and Liverpool 2+. So Cruz is going big though. I don't know, as in straight win seems likely, but I'm a bit looking at how Burnley gave Liverpool a hard time, and looking at how Liverpool, they've been a bit fortunate in winning certain games. I'm a bit like, let me just tamper it a bit. So, but Cruz has gone a very, very good there, to be fair. If that one comes in, who knows? That most likely be the PO for the week, and that's 20%, by the way. So Liverpool to win and Liverpool to score 2 goals. Myself, I'll go with the Liverpool draw. Danny B here is going with a 2-2. And if it comes out 2-2, Danny B gets what I call a PO for the week. Potentially, if no one has another difficult PO, but I think this Danny B's PO and Cruz PO, I beat what I call it. I beat them solid. Okay, so Brighton, Tottenham. With Tottenham winning their last game. Tottenham basically, I think they won their last game. They lost the game before last. Brighton also lost their last game. Brighton is one that is hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. I'm thinking of Brighton here. I'll go with a 2 goals in game for this one. 2 goals in game for this one. And Cruz has gone with hold on. 1 second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing one here. Why am I missing one? Okay, yeah. So he says Tottenham first 15 minutes draw. So it's going with the first 15 minutes draw for Tottenham. Danny B is going with a 1-1 draw. Danny B, are you the draw king? The people that know how to play draws. I'm not the best in actually playing draws. Yeah, I'll go with what they call a 2 goals in game for this one. And Cruz has gone with the first 15 minutes draw on this one. Okay, next one I'll go quickly. I'll go with the Burnley and Forest. Now Burnley, Forest here. I'll go. Let me see what Cruz has here. Cruz has so Cruz has 2 goals in game. Wow. I'll go the first 15 minutes draw on this one. First 15 minutes draw on this one. I'll go the first 15 minutes draw on this one. The next one here. Danny B said Burnley 1-0. Wow. Last time thinking in match day 4, Crystal Palace game, I was speaking to Drex and Cruz. Like, they don't have AZ anymore, so it's a bit different. It's one man though, but the dynamics is a bit different. And I think we probably see Crystal Palace struggle a bit. I'm not sure. So, but we'll see. But Danny B is going here, what call with a 1-0 win for Forest. And will want to bounce back from the last game, and they played Arsenal, which was a tough game. So, again, I will go the first 50 minutes draw on Burnley Forest. On this one here, West Ham Crystal Palace. Cruz has gone with Palace to score. My God, Palace to score. What's the likeliest possible outcome here? It's tough. It's tough. This is one I know probably. I'll most likely will get this one wrong. With this one, I'll go with a BTS on this. No. Let me see. Let me see what's happening with West Ham. Hey, Drex, big up.
Yo. Sorry, man.
No,
I
that's
feel
fine.
so tired, bro.
I know.
Yo, Danny, how you doing? Yo, what's going on? What have I missed?
So I can go back for you to give your peers for the ones I've passed. You can just give them quickly.
Man has gone. Okay. Liverpool Everton. Jeez, that's a very tough one. Ooh, Liverpool Everton. Liverpool, they needed a yellow card. They needed a red card to get a result against Burnley.
Yeah.
I feel like they would win this one, but I'll go with the BTS, both team to get on the score sheet on this one.
Okay, BTS. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so I'll go to the next one here. Next one here is Brighton, Tottenham.
Brighton, Tottenham. They beat Liverpool. Sorry. They beat whatchamacallit? They beat Man City the other day and lost to Bournemouth because I knew they were going to lose that game to Bournemouth. So Tottenham might lose this one. Just go to the next one. Let me quickly do something on this one. I think I have both teams to go on this question, but I'm not too sure on that one. Okay. Skip that one first. I will come back to that one.
Forest Burnley.
Forest Burnley. And lost in the midweek, or someone was leading 2-0, still lost that game 3-0, 3-2. Burnley, they were unlucky against United, unlucky against Liverpool. Yeah, man. That's I don't know. That one is a tough one. I don't know why these games they look now. They feel like they're nasty games though. They don't look enticing. But because I will lean towards Forest on the draw though. I will lean towards
a real draw on this one.
Yeah, I will lean towards Forest the draw. I wouldn't be surprised if because let me see something. In the Premier League, it's been it's 2 games they played so far in the Premier League in the meetings in the last 10. Burnley drew away at Nottingham Forest. Then Forest beat Burnley in 2024 2-1. I would lean with the away or draw. This game there's not much to separate them for now. But let me go back to Brighton and Tottenham.
Yeah,
Brighton and Tottenham. Let me leave it at the both teams to get on the score sheet because the last 5 meetings they've always played. Both teams have actually scored. This game, I don't want to tempt fate, but I would say both teams to get on the score sheet. I'm using an and on this one, and team total 2+ on that one.
Team total 2+. Okay, on that one. Which team? Brighton?
No, sorry. Game total.
Okay. Game total 2+. So, good. So catching all of them. So
no, did I say both teams to score get on the score sheet, right?
Yes,
and game total. So game total cannot be 2+ because you're going to go 3+.
3+. Okay.
Because if both teams get on the score sheet, that's 2 goals already.
That's because you're just basically copying and pasting to get it. So
Yeah. So
this one is still. So I'm still thinking about this one, man. Let me look at the.
West Ham Crystal Palace. This game, West Ham is like they'll win one today. I don't know. Those guys.
They've so they won to Forest. They lost to Wolves. They lost to Chelsea. They lost to Sunderland.
Wait,
Um.
oh, West Ham, you mean?
Yeah. Western. Yes.
West Ham lost to Wolves
Yes. 3-2.
in the League Cup.
Yes.
Oh,
And they lost to Wolves in the League Cup. Yes. And they lost to
ooh,
Tottenham. Yeah. So
oof.
they've been on the losing streak.
Boy, boy, did we say this guy?
Danny B is saying another draw. West Ham scrap a win.
West Ham scrap a win.
Hmm. I'll give
West
you
Ham and
Cruz.
Crystal Palace, right? You said
Yes, yes.
I would take
Cruz. Cruz is saying Palace to score.
I would take I would take Palace or the
Palace to
draw
score.
or the
Palace or
draw.
draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God, this one is tough, man. Oh, it's tough. I will go with what I called 2 goals in game for this one. 2 goals in game for this one.
Two
But
goals
that's
in game.
but I barely think that will happen. I swear. I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll happen. It's a
Because this
tough
Crystal
one.
Palace side, they're very Crystal Palace side. They drew their last game. They beat Aston Villa. I'll take. What did I say? Crystal Palace or the draw?
Yes.
And Crystal Palace did not play a game. Did they play midweek? They did. They played the EFL, the League Cup. So, but then they already. Man, what's happening with Crystal Palace? Is this the same Crystal Palace everybody is saying they should go and hire
No,
their
no.
manager?
Last time I told you right, they lost easy. People forget one thing, right? No matter
Mm,
how good a team is, right, there are certain players that make that team work. No matter how good the manager is,
mm, mm,
manager can
mm, mm,
be Pep. Certain
mm.
players leave your club or leave the
Yeah,
team. You should
yeah.
struggle. Look at Pep. We struggled without Rodri,
For a
right?
while,
So,
yeah.
mm.
Okay.
so okay. So
What
you're
did I
saying
say on this one?
Crystal Palace will draw
No. Give me game total 2+.
game total 2+. Okay, so
Yeah.
2 goals in game. Okay,
Jesus, help me up.
so Wolves leads Cruz.
Home team to win it. I have. Give me that.
Okay, so for Drex is saying Wolves to win either half. Cruz has
Mhm.
his first 15 minutes draw
Mm-hmm.
on this one, and for me, I will go with come on. Let me see Wolves safe. Like
Hmm.
let's see
I
Wolves.
don't. I feel like Wolves will win this game.
Wolves are at the bottom.
Yeah, I feel like they'll win this game. They just gave their manager a new contract, so I know. And I was expecting to
and
when I
they're at
saw
the
that
bottom. They give money.
when I saw that news, I was like, wait. When I saw the Wolves manager in the picture, right? Yeah, Danny B. That's my kind of prediction. 2-1. When I saw that thing, I'm like, yeah, did they sack him yet? I was like, yo. Then I saw that they gave him new car. I'm like, okay, this guy is settled. So that doom or what they call it, is it doom or gloom? That gloom over his head, right?
Mhm.
It's a little bit settled. So I think. But if you look at the last 5 meetings, it's not looking good for Wolves though. No, it's last 5 meetings. It's Leeds with 3 wins, Wolves with 1, and they drew 1. But the last 10, it's all been Wolves. So I would just go with a light Wolves to take either half.
Wolves take it off. Okay. Oh my God, this one is tough for me to online, but this one I'll probably go with the first 15 minutes draw. So I've done my 2 now. So first 15 minutes draw on this one. Okay. Wait, where are we? We are here. Yeah, okay. Fulham Brentford. So I go Fulham Brentford.
Both teams together on the score sheet. I feel like Fulham Brentford will win this game, but Brentford, they play, bro. They play. I know they lost a couple of players, but they play, bro. Those guys, it's like they never lost anybody at all. They play. Like, I watched them the last game, right? Again, that was Chelsea, right? Brentford, Chelsea? Yeah. Bro. No. Was it Brentford? No. Yeah, it was Chelsea. They even beat Aston Villa in the League Cup. I didn't even see that, bro. But it looked like Fulham are coming in fresh, right? In this one, so I don't know. Man. I don't know, man. Man says take Fulham 2-0. I don't know. I feel like Fulham, they were lucky to get that win against Leeds. They were very, in my opinion, they were very lucky. They were unlucky. They were unlucky against Chelsea, but lucky against Leeds. So I think that already cancelled out everything for them in terms of lady luck. So, but Brentford, on the other hand, they I know they did lose to they lost to Sunderland. That was surprising for me though. You understand? Beat Brentford in the League Cup, lost to Sunderland, drew at home with Chelsea, then beat Aston Villa, knocked Aston Villa out of the League Cup as well. So for me, I just feel like this game. What did I say? What was my first one? Both teams together on the score sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it at that. They know how to score. They know how to score.
So I'll go with a BTS on this one as well. I think Cruz has gone with a Fulham to score. Okay, so we have Newcastle.
Oh, this
Bournemouth.
one is tough, man.
Everything
Newcastle.
is tough. Premier League is tough. Now, like you, like it's tough. You can't just.
But do you know what's
everything.
funny? Yeah? Premier League is just a kick and follow kind of football, bro.
But it's I know you can call it that, but
let me take that back. Premier League is just what's the word? Is it giddy giddy or just intensity? If you whoever brings intensity on the day tends to win it. Run, press, make sure you're covering. It's not. There's really no. You don't watch the games and you're like, that tactical thing in the game, you don't really see it for most of the Premier League side. It's only a few sides you watch and be like, okay, only a few players you watch and be like, there's no flair in some teams. There's like my team, there's actually no flair. Nobody can actually dribble nobody. It's just run, carry the ball, run, pass, make wrong decision. Even the like I watch Man City against Napoli, and that Foden guy, the Foden boy, he could do one or two tricks there. Silva still has a few tricks. Doku, those flair players, right? You watch Liverpool, you watch Everton, you see people doing, even Brighton, you see them doing, but not much compared to La Liga, bro. I was looking at Barcelona and Newcastle, like, yeah. Newcastle look like how would I put it now? Newcastle was doing, you know how you take your dog to the no disrespect, but you know how you take your pets to the beach and you start doing fetch, you throw the ball and you go do. Newcastle were just chasing, bro. It's like the ball is in front of them, right? But they couldn't do anything. Like they were just chasing shadows. I was like, it was a good game to watch. The way the Spanish side was like, you know what? No need to do your intensity. Stop doing this whole high press, low press, cleaning press, under press.
And it was so funny that it was an English boy that scored 2 goals.
No, but that guy has always had Newcastle's numbers.
Yeah.
In history has it that he's always had Newcastle's numbers. So people are even actually saying that, when United wants to play Newcastle, they should just call him back from loan, just for that one game, after which he goes back. Because it was a good game. It was a good game. But for me, this Bournemouth Newcastle one, I still see Bournemouth winning this one. So I will go with Bournemouth. I would go with Bournemouth team total 2+.
Bournemouth team total 2+. Shit. Yeah. I'll go with a BTS and 3 goals in game on this one.
BTS and 3 goals in game. Who's next on the list?
Danny's saying 2-1 by Bournemouth. And next one here is the Aston
Woohoo.
Villa,
These guys have
Sunderland.
these guys. Aston Villa are more like Newcastle at the moment, but Newcastle's own is they've been giving getting a couple of wins, 1-0, 1-0 like that, right? Aston
Hmm.
Villa on the other side, man, I don't know what's going on. It's
They
not
might likely go
clicking.
to relegation, oh, the way it's going
No,
now.
I don't think so. But they've got players like Rogers. They've got what's that guy McGinn. They've got Watkins, which I don't think he has clicked yet.
Hmm.
Rashford was there last season. I don't think McGinn Watkins has clicked yet. I think from last season he's still struggling. That struggle he had towards the end of last season is
Hmm.
still hanging over his shoulder. So, but this one I feel like they might just do enough to take this game. So I will go with Aston Villa to win. I will go with them to win this game. Let me
Hmm.
ride them. Let me ride them. You know what? Instead of win, let me take them to take an 1.5.
Okay.
Dan is not.
Um,
It's not really a bounce back if they beat this team and lose the next game.
so Danny B is saying Sunderland wins
Yeah.
this game.
No.
Sorry, 3-1
No
Villa.
Villa. Yeah.
Villa. And I look at Cruz. Cruz is saying Aston Villa away win. So wow. But you guess Sunderland is on seventh though.
Bro, that's why I went with the Hida app. I think they might just take 1.5. It's gonna be tough for Villa. It's gonna be tough for Villa because they're in a state. Their defense don't give me, especially when they play that guy Mings. I just feel like, man, that
So
he's a
Villa,
suspect. Hmm.
Villa basically let me see, they've struggled to score. They lost in the Crystal Palace, their FA Cup. They drew to Newcastle 0-0. They lost to Brentford, what they called 1-0. They lost to Crystal Palace 3-0. And they drew with what they called Everton 0-0. So they have not scored. That being said, I will go with an Aston Villa to score.
They've not scored in this, bro. They've not scored. It was okay. They did score in the
Which
1-1
one?
draw in the League Cup, right? So that
No,
game
no.
went
So
into extra time.
which look up?
No, I'm looking at all games. You are looking at all Premier League, right?
So which game is that? They
Brentford,
played.
Aston Villa, 1-1 draw.
Hold on. They played. No, Brentford took Brentford Aston Villa. No, that
No, you're
was
talking about you're talking about Aston Villa, right?
yeah, yeah,
You
yes.
in the Premier League, they've not scored any goals so far.
Oh, okay. Oh
I'm saying
yeah.
all
You're correct.
all competition. Yeah.
You're correct. Yeah, but yeah, the League Cup. Yes, you're correct. Yes. So let's go. So that being said, I'll go with an Aston Villa to score.
And that's a very
This
good
one.
one because they are struggling to find goals at the
They're
moment.
struggling to find goals.
They're
Struggling to
struggling,
find
bro.
goals. Okay.
Okay.
Next one here is wow. This game is the game that I always see what called as a draw. I thought they
Arsenal win
already
or draw for me on this one.
somewhere a draw.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
who's home?
yeah.
Arsenal home.
Arsenal home, yeah. So I think I will go with You're right. I'll go with an Arsenal.
Okay.
Um,
No, I
no,
think
no,
I'm making a wrong
no, no,
mistake
no,
on
no,
this.
no. I will go with
I'm
what it
making a
calls.
mistake on this one.
I'll go with a
Let me see. Jeez,
BTS. I'll go down BTS. I think that's the safest I can go. BTS on this one.
Erling Haaland. Let me see. Arsenal win or draw. Arsenal
So
win
we're
or
gonna
draw.
draw. Okay.
In the last 5 games, Man City have not actually won Arsenal.
Okay.
So I'll go with Arsenal win or draw. Home team win or draw. If they lose to Man City, they are not ready to win the league.
I think so.
Daniel
That being
saying
said,
Daniel
that
saying
being
2-1 City.
yes.
Bro,
Cruz went with a BTS as well on this one. Cruz
ju-
went with a BTS on this
it
one.
could be possible because that guy, they might just. You see that one new game? I'm
Mm-hmm.
always scared of it. You see that one new.
Okay. So BTS, we good? So you have yours as well. You say basically Arsenal or draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I think that's the end. So let's go back to what I call the main one. United, Chelsea.
It's a big
Wow.
one. This is a tough one, man. Can't even cover this one with chest.
You can't, no, as in, I can call it with chess, with what I want to call, but I can call United win with chess.
Uh, I don't know what to even say on this one. So I haven't said. I think I'll go with the corner 10 plus.
Corner 10 plus. Okay, and that being said, Cruz went with again. Cruz went well this time. Because yes, always gone with United to win. And they've only given once, and that was against which team? When
I
we
told
is
you
it
guys
Burnley?
I said the day they would give us 10, everybody would take 10.
Yeah, and but this one is going with the United to score, and this one will be. I'll go with again United to
Win or draw. Take it off.
to to win either half.
And this guy, if United win it up, will win the game. It's a give. If United wins one half, if United win any of the halves at all, they win the
Yeah.
game.
Okay,
They'll win
I'll
the
go with the United to win either half. So Danny Beans going with a 3-1 win for Manchester
Danny,
United.
take it easy. I know you love this club so much, but Danny, quick question. Tell me, how do you see a 3-1 coming?
It's possible. See, it's possible.
Danny, sorry to cut you. Let me just ask that. Danny, quickly, whilst Tesh and I just drop our lineup, right? Our what we want to see, not really predicted, right? Tell me what your starting lineup would be if you were Ruben Amorim. Because Dan is busting my 3-1. 3-1. Tesh, what are you saying? Who do you think?
No, I've already got. I said United to what it called win or draw.
Did Temba drop anything in the group?
No, I'll ask him to drop it on the group. Yeah. So I have Tesh, I have yours, just meaning Temba.
If Lamen starts, if Lamen starts 2-2, I don't get it. If Lamen starts,
you want to say something, but I think he didn't put it. I think he wants to say if Lamen starts 3-1, if Bayern starts 2-2.
If Bayern starts 2-2, that Bayern does not. Tesh, I know Nana is gone, but you've been one of the few. You have been among the fans that have been saying, give this guy run of game. How does it develop confidence, and how does it develop form and all of that? Onana, before Onana left the football club, right, on loan, he was the one starting games.
Yes, I will say one thing about Bayern is this, right? Is already in a position. Have you ever been? And this happens a lot in a corporate environment.
Yeah,
whereby people just see you as shit, no matter what you do. It takes you to work extremely hard. So you have to be almost like 10 times as good as everyone else to be. So when they see Bayern,
yes, you're using corporate word now into sports.
I know, I feel Bayern there. The visuals everyone have of him so far is not good, regardless if he plays or not. Because why? Every time he has played, he has made one mistake or not. And this is where perspective comes in. You can see, right? Most people still wanted Onana to actually over Bayern
to be like good.
Because what? Because because that is already there. They just believe Onana is meant to be better.
It's meant,
than Bayern there, regardless of the constant what they call it, mistakes he has made over and over. I bet you, even after the mistake at Grimsby, some people will still say, start him over what they call.
Robert, after that Grimsby game, I think it became clear to not just some of us, to some, but also I think it became, if there was any doubt of, let's keep this guy, let's battle between, let's shuffle between himself and Bayern there and all of that. But after the League Cup, like, yo, what are we doing here, bro? There's no other game for this guy to play. So it's either it's one out, one in. So that we stay with Onana and let Bayern go. Or and I think they realized that okay, of the two, it's better to let Bayern stay and Onana go, because Onana is the one on the high wage, right? If he goes to Turkey and he does well at Turkey, there's a possibility that somebody will take him up, right? And that clears the wage. That's an easy way to clear. And we've seen that in his first game in his Turkey side, he said he got the man of the match performance.
See,
although his team lost.
Bro, that was
Mm.
to me, honestly, I'm not sure how he did some save. Every save he did for the majority of it went back to the danger zone. It was even evident. Yes, look at the game. It was even evident that the goal he conceded was again a save he made back to the danger zone, and the opponent scored an empty net. While Onana is my
so it's a case of United. Some people just wants to make
just
every player leaving United feel like they're doing, because all of a sudden I'm not hearing of Anthony. Is it that Anthony had not played for Betis?
See, I'm not sure. And again, see, some players might.
Now that we're here, I have to go and look at it, because before it was, look at when it was unknown. Amorim should have used this guy. They did. Go ahead, Tesh. Let me look for this.
No, as I'm saying, some people will do well outside the club, right?
Yeah,
based on what we call environment.
Yeah.
I have an environment that basically is very, very toxic.
Yeah.
And one person I want to talk about, two people basically, which Danny brought here. Do you think we should drop Shaw? We should drop Shaw. If you look from the Europa final till now, almost every goal we've conceded, Shaw's hand is there.
Bro,
almost every goal.
In 2025, you still talk about Shaw. Is that not a problem?
Almost every hand, right? And next one is Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is a fantastic player, but sometimes, right, attitude and how you present as a leader, how you handle certain things, right, is key. I see several, even the game against Newcastle, right? You could see that the attitude from Bruno Fernandes going to that match was not even what it called. It was in Man City. It was not in the right frame. I explain. It was already like, you know what? It's not my fault. It's your fault. There was a ball basically, you know what? And someone made a very good comment. It's a ball where Dogu passed the ball to Bruno, but basically it didn't calculate it properly, and then the ball went to throw. And you see the stare Bruno stared at this guy. Like, you see the stare. Like, understand, right? You know what? Sometimes,
Roy King once cussed out Cristiano Ronaldo on the pitch.
But you know the morale is high.
Mm-hmm.
This point, the morale is low. Anything, it's like you have to read the room. Anything you do brings the morale. It's like telling someone that's short of confidence, and they make a mistake, right? You can also know what. Come on. You can try to at least try get that spirit, lift them up, because they are the team is already down. The team is down, and they are scared. The fans will finish. The fans will bash. Almost all YouTubers go. They're screaming at you. Everyone basically is on your neck. But I think at that point, this is where you show leadership, right? You raise the boys up. You make a mistake, it's fine. Let's go.
Yeah.
You try to ginger them, because again, the spirit is dead. You're losing 2-0. It's already done, and now you're coming after the game. Now, this is not about Bruno Fernandes, what they call it now, being a footballer. It's about being a captain. Now. You're coming after the game and openly stating it's fine. If your team is basically the top, like if Van Dijk said, for example, like what do you call it? Isaac should have passed that ball, if not, we should have won. Why? Because why? They are both at a high level. They're basically going for the league, so you understand that. But your team is struggling with relegation. You want to at least protect them and raise their, what do you call it? You're saying Euro was meant to cover. Taking blame off yourself. It's simple, you know what? Like for me, I would always say I'm adapting to the role. So I think again, I was marking XYZ, ball went. We should do we as a team should do better. Simple. You don't call out any player, because now you know how the fan base is. If they pick on a player, oh boy, if they pick on a player, it's done. So I think Bruno needs to what they call understand he's a leader, and needs to understand there are times you criticize, and there are times you what they called you raise them you raise their what they call their spirit high, regardless of mistake they make. I'll tell you an example. If a guy that's not good, probably that can't run 10 miles, right?
Mhm.
And or 5 miles. I run 5 miles, and you know what? It runs it very slow. I'm like, shit, you did it at this, you can do more. Like, that drive, right? Sometimes
Mhm.
it pause, it changes the moment. Because against Man City, a change in that game was a throw the referee gave against them, which I think to me was meant to be for United. That was a key piece where the game changed. It's small also, and what they call it, boost,
Mhm.
encouragement to your players, and also change the game. It's
Mhm.
small, but it can make a huge difference. I think Bruno is not, for me, from a captain standpoint, he's not doing well. He needs to, again, no one says carry everything on your head, but again, be the positive energy in the team.
Brother, the thing is, the this is the problem with United. When a player is not, let me first of all read out some of this. Then he says Shaw is finished since 2023. Shaw is a liability. That pass to Maguire high up the pitch against it, bro, it was criminal. His first touch let him down, and to think that he had that same touch the first like some 5-10 minutes before that play
Mhm,
when Haaland was offside. You and I were watching the game, and I said, "Yo, you can't touch the ball like that. If Haaland nicks it off you and gets a goal, we have to be waiting for VAR to say he was offside or something like that, right?" And lo
mhm,
and behold, man, he did the same thing, made the wrong pass. It is what it is, right? I feel like United should have moved him on, bringing back to the board. When a player is struggling, United don't know how to protect them. It's not just about Bruno. It's not just about Luke Shaw. It goes back, way back. When a player is struggling, United just keep. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the. I don't know the if it's just a United thing. Every manager seems to do it. Last season or season before last, Eric Ten
mhm,
Hag's second season, or yeah, Rashford was not cutting it. Rashford was struggling. Rashford was struggling.
mhm,
Man kept playing Rashford, playing. Bro, you don't play somebody that's out of form back into form. Okay, I know there's a place of okay, um, give him more game time, he might just find his form. But it showed that the man needed time out,
mhm,
like a game or two out. Man, literally, United literally asked Bruno to play every game since they. I know he's on contract, right? I know it's on a contract, but not every TDH game, I mean, what they call it, you know, not every TDH game you want to play the man. So United don't know how to protect their players. Now Bruno is struggling, or Bruno is already in a state where we should have moved him on. As a football club, bro, move him on.
mhm.
Pep moved what's this guy's name? Gordon gone. Barcelona, he brought it back. Now he moved him on. Kevin De Bruyne, they've moved him on. It's not like Kevin De Bruyne cannot still give 2 years in the Premier League,
It's still good, yeah.
but they moved him on. United, see Harry Maguire, we should have moved him on. You get my point?
Mhm,
United, it's not just about the coach. It's the football club. They don't know how to protect players. They don't know when to let the player go. Luke Shaw has been here for almost 11 years. Do you want to give Luke Shaw part of the club and say, "Oh, thank you for your service. Now take some shares"? Bro, you
I think I
understand?
think I think we
Pogba, the club wanted Pogba, Real Madrid, clubs were coming for Pogba. They said no. I remember Lingard's own very well. Lingard's own went to West Ham, did very well. Pro used the opportunity to move the guy on. He was coming into his
no.
last year of his career. Use the
See,
opportunity to no.
no, even look at Sancho. If it's true that they triggered his 1 year extension.
If that is true, it just goes further to buttress my point. People could crash it on the fine, the manager, the players, everybody have their own, but this club should know how to like when it's still freshen up things, man. And
Yes, I
nobody's
agree
saying you
with
should go break the bank just because you want to freshen up things. There are players
that.
out there that you could go pay 30, 40 million for.
Bro, their biggest mistake, and every manager makes one mistake.
Bro, it's not a man. Bro, I've just caught things for you now. If you look at it holistically with open eyes and open heart, bro, you will know it's not really the manager. United saying, "Oh, we're leaving it for the players and the manager."
No, I'm saying, no, I'm saying, as a team, right, you can tell Bruno, okay, Bruno, move. We want to sell you, and Bruno will go. As a manager, as a club, right? It's one team, right?
As a club, not really a manager.
But from what I understand, I heard they make decisions together, so they don't make decisions. Okay, I'm making my own, right?
Tess, if you okay, to both you and I run Diop Sport, right? There are some decisions behind the camera that that I will want to make. The two of us will be like, we have to make the decision based for the best interest or the interest of
Diop Sport
channel of Diop Sport, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's good for one person or not, it has to be. You know, if you come to me and say, bro, there's offer on the table to sign a deal, and the deal is going to be good deal, and I'm telling you, man, I don't know, let's just keep pushing, let's just see, let's hold off, bigger one is coming, bro. We're not saying a bigger one. It's a good deal. It's not like we're selling our soul. It's a good deal. All indication points that okay, it could be a stepping stone. You know, how about you take it? It's not like it's just gonna be the end of the channel. No, it's the same thing with Bruno Fernandes. Club is here for 100 million. Yeah, why are you leaving it to the manager? Why are you having that discussion? Oh, bro, I know you want Bruno to stay to help you pass on your message. Don't worry about that one. Sell this guy. Temba just dropped this. We'll read it out.
Sure. Temba just dropped this. Yeah.
So I will leave in 4 minutes. You wrap up the show. I have to go.
Yeah. I have to go to
in 4. Yes. So I'm just okay. So I'm saying, so it's only fair, right, that you tell him, 100 million, we could get 2 players in the middle of the park for that price. Make the decision that would be best for the football club. Bruno staying another season, which is this season now, will he guarantee us top 4? If the answer is yes, okay. If I get 2 other midfielders with what you want to do, will he guarantee us top 4? If the answer is yes, then let's go do the other one. Let's do the latter.
I think they made the decision a bit more on sentiment than more on what it calls, because again, more on actual, like some actually what it called impact. It's more of its sentimental decision. So let me read them Temba. So I'll read Temba's out quickly. 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Temba basically Liverpool, Everton, Liverpool to win. Brighton, Tottenham, 2 goals in game. Burnley, Forest, 2 goals in game. West Ham, Palace, BTS.
Oh, that was a very clever one. Burnley, Forest. That's a clever one.
Wolves, Leeds, Wolves win or draw. United, Chelsea win. Temba, that's not good, man.
No, United, we get 0% for that one.
Where Fulham, Brentford, 2 goals in game. Arsenal, Man City win. Shit, that's straight, man.
He's gonna get 0% for that one.
Sunderland, Aston Villa win. And what they called Bournemouth, Newcastle. It says a BTS. And I'm not sure if I showed you. I sent you this, and you'd have seen it right. Temba did very well this first time. 70% this first time.
What was my percentage in this one?
65.
Oh my God, I'm coming from 45 to 65.
Yeah,
At least there's improvement.
65.
All right, guys, I have to run.
Big up, guys, and thank you, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Danny, big up yourself. Danny said something here. I said in May, I said in May, if I'm wearing views around Bruno in the 8th, he will be sacked by Halloween. Why did you put Halloween? Man, it's scary, bro.
No, seriously, he needs to make that decision, make or break him. But guys, thank you guys for joining. Thank you, Danny, for interacting with us, and again, big up to the panelists. Not all of us was everyone was here today. We'll have the watch along. Is it tomorrow we're playing?
Tomorrow 1:30, 12:30 p.m. your time.
So we'll have the watch along between United and Chelsea tomorrow. Please join us on that watch along, and we'll see everyone on the next one.